I'm going to show you how I make these tabs on my journal. So I recently had to start a new journal, and I'll get into why in another video. But I just wanted to show you how I make these little tabs. People ask about them all the time, and it's pretty simple. Here's what you do. Take your tools, and you're going to need a pencil. But you're also going to need a ruler. You're going to need an X-Acto knife, and you're going to need like a non-repro blue pen. So take your cutting board, and you're also going to need a bigger ruler too. You need a cutting board and a bigger ruler. And first of all, you got to figure out what your categories are. I've got basically a diary, family, plus Nanny's notes as well, and projects to do. I've also got work, I've got health, that's going to be important. Then what you want to do is you want to count the pages in the notebook. I'm going to be using this Moleskine. I think it's got about 40 pages. So you take your categories. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories. And you're going to divide that into the 40 pages. And that's going to give you 5 pages per section. I'm also going to reuse this little sticker that they give every 5 pages, count them off, and put a sticker every 5 pages. Pretty simple, right? And you got all your sections there. Then you're going to want to measure out how big you want your tabs. And just take your ruler and then, mark your 7 rectangles. That's what you're doing. You're making 7 rectangles. And then start cutting away the top rectangle. Put a ruler underneath so it doesn't go all the way through. Then count out your 5 pages, cut the next one, and do that 7 times. It's gonna get a lot harder the further you go, but it's very satisfying, I gotta be honest with you. And that's what you do. You just cut it out with a ruler and move it 5 pages, put the metal ruler underneath, bada bing, bada boom, until you reach the very end. The last one is the hardest one because it's the most paper and it's gonna be the thickest. But once you break through, it's so very, very satisfying. All right, and there you go. You've got 7 tabs built right into your notebook. Next part is cleaning up, which I'm so not good at, but and there you have it. Got all my tabs, and then I'm gonna take my categories and write them in. I write them in non-repro blue first until I'm happy, and then I write them in Muji black. And then, when that's all done, I go ahead and erase the blue lines, and there you have it. And I slide it into the sleeve, fits like a glove. Look at that, a fully edged, brand new journal, ready to record my thoughts, which we'll talk about in the next video. All right, thanks for sticking through this. Great job.